Hello everybody, this is Curtis from PSNStores.com. Today we are looking at amazing discoveries in outer space. This game just came out this week. I think it's about $10. There's a plus sale going on right now that knocks it down to right around $8 or so. Um, there's some stuff here that we can look at, but we're just gonna jump in and start playing. Um, we're gonna start from the beginning, and then I'll kind of tell you what this shortcut means in a little bit. So this is a space exploration game. You start out here. If we zoom out, you can see that we're just this little planet here right now. This is our spacecraft. I can kind of hold down the R2 trigger, kind of fly around a little bit. You're using the left analog stick to kind of tilt your craft so that you're staying upright. And as you notice as I'm flying around, there's these little flashing objects that I can, once I get close enough to, I can discover them. Some cases there's some blocks in the way. So if I press square, I can kind of grapple onto them and hopefully carry them, there we go, out of the way so I can get close and then discover them. In this case, this is a rock that my ship can't discover, so I'm going to end on a flat surface here. Okay. And press triangle, and now I got this little astronaut guy. Or girl, I don't know. This little astronaut person. And they're gonna be able to discover that for me. And you can actually get out of the spaceship on any planet, really, and just kind of go around and explore a little bit. This is another rock, or piece of just boulder or something. We're gonna need to move that too to get to that little piece down there. Okay, we can roll around, we can discover that mushroom. Looks like there's another thing we're gonna need to move some stuff for. And of course, the night and day is dependent on where this planet is located. Specifically, we don't really see it here, but you're gonna eventually reach systems with multiple planets rotating around the sun. And so you'll see that kind of being dependent upon their night and day. Their rotation speed, stuff like that, as they're revolving around their own sun. But we'll see more of that very soon. So let's, we've actually already, you can go around and kind of get everything on a planet, or you notice that my Z jump is full. I have enough discovery points that I can go ahead and make the Z jump so we can get off this planet. And once we get outside of the, you actually can still be within that circle there, but once you get far enough away from the planet, you can enter your Z jump, and then you can jump to the next system. So we are now 1 light year in. The goal of the game is to get back home, and in order to get back home, you're going to need to be going, you're going to need to travel very far, basically. So right here, we see, if we zoom out, we got a sun, we got another planet here rotating around. We can actually, this is my trajectory, and then I'm manipulating that by holding R2 to kind of change the trajectory that I'm going to be moving in. We can kind of hold it down. There we go. We are going in. Ooh, that was real bad. So that is what you don't want to do, basically. You do not want to be going in very quick and then crash land on a planet, because now you notice I'm almost dead. That ship just about blew up. Now what I can do is I can exit my ship, and I can hold down circle. Now I can repair this ship, but what it's doing is it's draining my fuel. So I don't really want to hold down for too long. This is actually, that crash land was real bad for me, basically. Because now that I am almost out of fuel, that is going to make my journey very short. We can still kind of go around a little bit. We'll exit this ship here. Cool, okay. So some of these things, like I'm on foot now, but you're noticing I'm not, even when I get close, I'm not like discovering this object right here. So some of these things that you have to have the ship to discover them, basically. So I have to carry these back to the ship. Now luckily that gave me a little bit more fuel. Some things will give you more fuel. I don't know that there's really anything left here. Luckily, we can make the jump already, though, so hopefully we can maybe get a little lucky and find another planet that has more fuel resources. This actually looks like something that would have more fuel as well. I think we'd have to move this rock. So let's see if we can do that with the fuel that we have, which is not a lot. We'll try it. So as you're making these discoveries, and I'll show it off in a little bit. You're potentially unlocking new things. So the hook shot is something I had to unlock. The ability to get outside of the spaceship is actually another thing I had to unlock as well. So good, that did give us a little more fuel. So let's go ahead and get out of here. We'll do the Z jump. There's a little countdown, and now we're 2 light years in. So this is kind of the gist of what you're looking at. Something I wasn't able to show. You see the little like kind of ghosted circle there? That is showing at what point I'm going to make impact with this planet. Dependent upon your trajectory and everything. Let's get out of here. Let's see what we can find. And again, if you zoom out, I think you have to be in the spaceship to zoom out actually. But if you zoom out now you see, okay, now we've got a sun. We've got actually multiple things rotating around it. There's actually a point where I think it's this stuff seems to be randomly generated, like each time it's a little bit different. But I do believe at around 4 light years in, you're going to reach an asteroid field. And so instead of landing on planets, you're actually kind of navigating these asteroids, trying to discover different things. So there's a scroll right here that we're going to want to get. Oh, I might be stuck. So I can see if I can navigate and my guy up. Just move this out. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Especially with the fuel I have. Try and make this work. Alright, well we got that little scroll. That's probably going to unlock something for us. Good. Oh, can I get it? Alright. So we're gonna go back out of the spaceship and see if there's anything else we can discover. So far, I've played about an hour and a half. I haven't really found... I haven't really seen the day or night part of a planet play a major role in this. I did find some life forms on a planet once, about like 1 or 2 playthroughs ago, like 1 or 2 runs before this, and those life forms were on the darker side. But I don't know if that's necessarily something that's going to play a role in this. I don't know if maybe there's certain things that you can only find on the dark side or what. I'm not really too sure. Let's go ahead and carry this back to our ship. Okay, well let's what are we looking at? There's actually a planet pretty close by. We can maybe reach. Maybe. It looks like we are gonna make contact here. So we'll need to be careful to kind of slow down. Okay, let's get out. Start carrying this stuff back to our ship. Luckily, we are getting a little bit of fuel with some of these items, so that'll help us keep going. I cannot jump that high. So your little astronaut dude here also has some health at the bottom. If you do lose health, you can go inside the spaceship and you can repair yourself that way, and that also, like repairing the ship, will drain your fuel resources. You have to be careful. The temperature is another thing you need to be careful of. I haven't necessarily seen it play a huge role just yet. But it has warned me that, like, hey, be mindful of the temperature when you go out to these different planets. I imagine specifically that's going to be something that affects your astronaut. But again, I haven't really seen that be much of the case just yet. Go in, let's see. But the trouble here is that there are some things here that I can discover, but that requires me to use up a lot of fuel, kind of carry away those rocks and boulders and whatnot. We don't have a lot. We zoom out. There's also really not much. I believe that's the planet we were on before. We'd have to go kind of a ways to get there. Luckily, if we can get the trajectory right, we don't really need to use up much of our fuel. So let's see if we can maybe land there. And I can hold L2 to kind of fast forward a little bit. Still gonna need to... At some point it'll show me... There we go. So we'll make impact, we just need to make sure we slow down. Ooh. Oh. Not great, but whatever. Oh, whoops. Not meaning to do that. This could be bad. Oh, we are falling back down. Okay. So you want to have this hat on because that kind of keeps you, that gives you some make sure you don't just go jumping off into space basically. Oh, come on. Okay. Careful here. We're not quite there with what we need. Let's see if we can carry this away. Okay. Alright, so this is one that I'm gonna need to get down there. Oh, now we got our Z drive though. We're just gonna get out of here. Oh, actually, I'm gonna need to kind of go away from the sun because that countdown's taking a little while. So we're starting off, and I think this is Odyssey. Ooh, not anticipating that impact. Okay, this is the Odyssey system that we're exploring right now. I believe there are 2 others that you go through. Not sure how many light year, like levels or whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure how long each one is. On the leaderboards, I saw someone go, like their highest was 15. So I'm guessing that's probably what you're looking at. But we're gonna actually jump out. Well, we'll do that. Whatever. We're gonna go flying into the sun. Because I do want to show off some other things before we end this video. But that should give you a pretty good idea of what you're looking at for how this game plays and what you're actually doing. Your goal, of course, is to go as far as you possibly can, discover as many things as you possibly can, while also kind of keeping in mind your fuel resources, your health, the ship damage, and everything like that. It's a really interesting game. But then also, when you go out, so you see the shortcut. Basically, at some point, you're going to unlock shortcuts. So I got 4 light years in, and that unlocked a shortcut for me, which is really nice because once you get once you go that far, it can be pretty hard to still have a good amount of fuel to still be going around and exploring. So I think there's probably multiple checkpoints throughout each area just to ensure that you're able to actually get all the way. There is a trophy for actually going through without using any shortcuts. So there's a bit of a challenge there. But if you go to discoveries, it shows different ships you've discovered, different astronauts. So right now we got just this person right here, mostly harmless. Mass amplification devices. So we just got this hat right now, but there's others. Different awards that you can get. So let's see, there's finish the Odyssey to unlock. Finish the Odyssey without using shortcuts. You get some different power-ups as well. We haven't discovered these. We did get... This map points out the direction to useful things. So we've got some other life forms that we've discovered, like this little blue guy. You get some fossils, some other stuff. Cargo, different space-related things. Some secrets here. And you got your leaderboards, and then you got ship's log. And this operates as a bit of a tutorial. So you have your tow cable, airlock, different things like that. So as you're getting new mechanics are introduced, it's going to introduce you to those and kind of let you play little tutorial sections to show you how to use them. So anyways, that's basically what you're looking at. Again, this is Amazing Discoveries in Outer Space. It is out now on PS4. It's about $10 or so. Again, there's a plus discount, knocks it down to around I think $8 around that ballpark. But anyways, thank you for watching, as always. Be sure to check out our other gameplay glimpses and reviews. Let us know what you think. And until next time, I will see you later. If you like this or any of our other YouTube videos, subscribe to our channel. If you'd like to support what we do in general, be sure to hop on over to patreon.com/PSNStores. Your patronage helps keep our podcast 100% ad-free. Thanks for watching.